Hi guys, welcome to this tutorial. I'm going to demonstrate my Demon brush pack that I have released for Affinity Designer. These are vector brushes. I'm going to try and work on some raster brushes, in the future. So I'm just going to demonstrate basically how you can use it to really add a nice aesthetic to your work. So these brushes are handcrafted. I actually created them by hand. So basically you would draw a line and you would apply your texture to it. You change the color of it, however you see fit. You can use it anyhow you like, meaning at this size. I feel it's at its best when it really has its maximum size. It's really it's useful at this size. It really covers a larger area, and you can really nice, add like a really nice texture and aesthetic to your art. So I've prepared a file here, and I'm going to demonstrate how I can actually add these textures to this bird. First, I want to prepare the shapes so it has an underlying texture. So when I add these brushes on top of it, combined, it gives it a really nice look. So what I've done, I've downloaded this denim sort of jean texture. You zoom in, and it's something you can Google, find on Google. I just Google like denim pattern or material, and I chose this one because I really like the way the dark and the light is sort of broken up, which I think will add a really nice aesthetic to the character. So I'm going to apply this to the entire body of the bird. So I'm just going to hold Alt and I'm going to duplicate it. And I'm going to scale this up. And I'm going to drag it onto the body of the bird. Make sure it covers it completely. And I'm going to change the blend mode to overlay. As you see already, it has a really nice look. I'm going to continue adding this texture, and I'm going to add it to the tail. Same thing, blend mode, overlay. I'm going to add it to the back of the head. Scale it up. Blend mode, overlay. And lastly, the wing. Alright, and this is the basic workflow that I use. No matter what character I create my shapes, I look for my texture, I add on my base texture to my liking, and then I add my brushes on top of that. So I've went ahead and I've applied some of the brushes to some vector strokes here just to save time. And I'm just going to select them and I'm going to add them and show you the process of adding them and layering it so you can have a really, nice look on your art. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to actually put it just to the back of the head. And I'm going to drag this down onto the body. You could adjust the opacity if you want it a bit more subtle or you want it stronger. I like it at 75%. I'm going to add this texture to the front, to the belly of the bird. I'm going to add this to its underbelly. And I'm going to duplicate this one, holding Alt, and just put it to the back here on top. And this is the process, guys. Basically, it's what I call sort of like brushing the edges of your vector. This is the basic process. You add this wherever you want, however direction you want to suit your needs. And this really adds a nice sort of a broken up feel to the whole aesthetic and the look. I'm going to grab this texture I have here, and I'm going to place that basically in the middle. So I'm going to drag onto the body to the bottom of the stack. Right. I also add brushes to these 3 strokes, which I'm going to add to the tail. And I'm just going to drag that over the tail. Now for the feathers, the back of his head, I'm going to use the pen tool. And I'm going to choose, let's see, let's go with that one. And I'm going to add that to the back of the head. Change that to multiply. And I'm going to tone it down a little so it's a bit more subtle. And that is the process, guys. This is exactly what you do. It's very simple. It's easy. I'm going to add this texture to the back here so it makes the eyes pop. I've also created a white texture here, which I'm just going to put just above the eyes. And that's it. So I hope this actually gives you some idea of how to use the textures, how to apply it to your illustrations. And I look forward to getting your feedback. You can reach me on my social media, which I'll have linked or posted in the description. Any work you have created, feel free to tag me, and I would love to see what you have created. Thanks again for buying my brush pack and supporting. Talk to you soon.